Hello guys, I am back and I've done my nails using Glam and Glits. First time using Glam and Glits, first time trying this design. So I wasn't having the best nail day, but I wanted to share it with you anyway because we all try something for the first time once, don't we? Obviously. Oh my god, I sound so stupid. Okay, so I've added my pre-pinch tips from Glitter Planet UK. If you would like 10% off, here's the code. It's Queen Bee 10. I've added the pre-pinch stiletto tips and I've done a clear layer. Geez, I need to put my teeth in. I'm using my Glitter Bells glass slippers. I'm also using Sunrise to Sunset, which is Mood Effect, and Snow Angel glitter from Smileys 6062. It's currently my fave, absolute fave. Disco Ball from Tammy Taylor, which I've gone in close to try and show you what this actually looks like. It has all colours in it, you just can't see it there, it's really frustrating. And Tickle Me Pink from Neo. I've had this for about 5 years and look, it's still full. I've like hardly ever used it. So we're going to go in with the Sunrise to Sunset. This is the first time I've used Glam and Glits in a set of nails, and it's super, this particular one was super easy to work with. I work wet anyway, so I think that's probably why I naturally felt comfortable with it, but I felt like it was a bit easier to get the cuticle nice. Like, I am trying my best this year to focus on my cuticle, my shaping, you know, finish filing, things like that. But I really just loved working with this. And like, if it starts to get a little bit dry, then just wet your brush and it becomes workable again straight away. I don't know if you can hear the fan on my MacBook, but the fan's just kicked in. I'm still getting used to this system, but I love the editing, and hopefully I'm praying that you've noticed the quality of my videos is a bit better. I've been playing around with ideas and settings and things to try and bring you the best quality. I've also, from my other channel, which is I'm a singer-songwriter and do comedy stuff, I had some donations for some lighting equipment, so I've used the softbox lighting actually in my videos, and I feel it's really improved with the lighting quality dramatically. So thank you to those people. You know who you are. Okay, so I've gone in with the Disco Ball, and then I've gone in with the Snow Angel, and then I'm going in with the cracked Mylar in Tickle Me Pink. And to be honest, I know it says Tickle Me Pink, but it looks orange and glows yellow. Yellowy orange, as you can see, so it fitted this really, really well. So that's the pinky done. I'm going to let that set and then cap it later. I've got two dapping dishes. If you can see, I've got my big dapping dish, which I'm using for my coloured acrylic work, and then I've got my small one, which I'm using for my clear, so that I don't waste monomer. Okay, take a breath. This is a first for me. I have not tried this before, but I was watching Charlotte's nails. She is amazing, as is Stacey Ward. I've just been so inspired by these lovely ladies recently, so I really wanted to try the linear geometric design. And now I'm not very good at straight lines and stuff like that. It just doesn't come naturally to me, and these ladies make it look so damn easy. But this was hard for me, and it didn't come out perfect, but it's still my favourite nail because I had a damn good go, and I will practice again and again and again. I thought, what better way to put myself under a huge amount of pressure than to do this for the first time on camera using a product I've not used before. Just, you know, whack it out there. But hey ho, all I've done is I've used a bead of glass slippers and dipped it in Disco Ball, and used that to make the line, and then added my little bits of Mylar and Snow Angel, just a little bit. I don't want to overdo it because otherwise the nail will be gigantic. And then I'm literally going to let that set for a bit before I cap that bit there, and I'll move on to the next nail. Okay, so I'm going in with Sunrise to Sunset now. This finger's actually going to be full glitter, but I wanted the background of Sunrise to Sunset. I still can't get over how pigmented this is and how you just paint it on. For me, it's like the nail revelation of ease. It just I'm not very good at working with a hell of a lot of product like on my brush, like big beads and stuff. I just get in a pickle. So this for me personally is like really easy. So if you like working wet, then yeah, give it a go. Glam and Glits, fantastic. I got mine from Nails by Annabelle. Right, and I'm just brushing on some of the disco ball now as my base. So I'm going in with the finest glitter first. Then I'm going in with a very, very small wet bead and some of the Snow Angel. This is pretty chunky, this mix. So you kind of got to place the chunkiest hexagons where you want them. And then I'm just dabbing little bits of Tickle Me Pink Mylar on there. And that's it. Just until I'm happy with the way it looks, that I've got a variety of colours that are catching the light at all angles. And then I'm going to leave that again and cap it in a minute. Can you see the heat? Oh, all right. I'm using Trilogy Cover Pink. Now this is my favourite cover pink. I love working with it. It's super easy to work with, I must admit. I do like working with Trilogy, and the best thing is their powders work with the Annabelle's Monomer, which is lower in odour. So I can still use powders and colours, because their coloured acrylics are amazing as well. I can still use them and not have to, you know, change my entire system, which is amazing. So yes, this is their cover pink. I do have, I haven't put it on the screen, I've just realised. I have a 10% code off for Trilogy. It's Queen Bee 10, all in capitals. I will put all the information in the description box below. They do trial kits, which I think are excellent value for money, because I'm still using the cover pink from my trial kit. So it's not small, they're big pots. So give it a go. I thoroughly recommend it. And I just need to like apologise for having a really crappy nail day, because this nail bed took me forever to do, like forever. I was just cat-handed today, just super cat-handed. We all have days like that, I'm sure. The thumb is just going to be full sunrise to sunset, and I'm actually not going to put any glitter on it. I know I nearly had a cardiac arrest over this one myself, but I made the decision to do something later with it to tart it up a little bit. So I didn't put any glitter on it, and it felt really weird. It really did. What I also really love about working with the Glam and Glits is when you get around that cuticle area, you can kind of add a little bit more, neaten it up without adding bulk, because you don't need a lot of product to get the colour, if you see what I mean. I do check, if you're looking at the side of my nail screaming you've missed a bit, don't worry, I do check it in a minute. It's just I'm watching it back screaming you've missed a bit. These are super pinch, these tips. If you get the chance to try them, definitely try them out, because I adore them. They're my favourite shape. I haven't used tips in so long, and then all of a sudden I saw these on Glitter Planet and I was like, I'm having them and I'm using tips. Now, as soon as she releases her forms, which if you're waiting for them, I did see an update that Lorna's very poorly, so I am eagerly waiting for the forms, and then I'm going to be jumping on those as well. And I will have coming up some new products to show you that I've ordered from a couple of places, so that'll be good. I'm just capping the linear geometric thing. Do you like that word? I think it makes me sound intelligent. Linear. Try not to make it too bulky. I'm trying to even out the shape. This is not easy. I have not done advanced acrylic training. Okay, my course that I did was, well, probably like, you know, the worst courses you can do, where you turn up for a couple of days and that's that. You have one day learning about health and safety and contraindications, and the next day you stick a couple of tips on someone's hand. That's it. So the rest I've just learnt by watching. So if I do things the way I feel I can, so they might not always be textbook, but I'm learning and developing, and I've had, you know, a couple of years out of the nail industry for health reasons. So yeah, I'm still getting back into it, and learning on the go. But it's such a fast-paced industry and changing all the time. It's just so exciting. So everyone's constantly in a state of education anyway. I think we're all constantly learning something. That's what makes it so interesting and not boring at all. So as you can see, I'm just I've filed in my smile line, managed to rescue that, and I'm just adding the Glam and Glitz to the tip, and you will laugh in a minute. Obviously I've gone over the smile line so I can file it in to crisp it up a bit. What I didn't do was remember not to put glitter on it yet, because I'm going to be filing it, and suddenly went, oh shit. Okay, I've filed in the centre part from this nail, and I'm now going in with Glam and Glitz around the shape, and I'm going to make a complete mess because I'll file into it. I don't have an e-file. I threw my e-file out 2 years ago when I had to give up nails, and I regret that every day when I do nails, well, do my nails, because it's a pain in the backside having to hand file, especially geometric designs. So I am going to have to get a new e-file. Yeah, so just literally filling in the sides is kind of self-explanatory. I'll let you watch that bit and I'll actually take a breath. Right, so now I'm actually coming in to put the glitter on after I've filed this in place. I'm just adding a really wet little bead of clear and then just popping on some of the Snow Angel and then some of the Mylar. And then what I've done is I've recorded one nail being capped, but as you can see I've also filed in the geometric design. These mood effect powders or any thermal changing acrylics, they make it look so awesome when you do that linear thing, because it kind of takes the stress out of having to do an ombre. I've recorded capping this nail, but I haven't recorded capping all of them because this video is long anyway. I've had to speed it up to avoid it being about 35 minutes long. I mean, I can talk the hind legs off a donkey, me, I'll chat all day, but I'm sure you've probably got a headache from listening to me by now, so. Okie dokie, they are filed and buffed. I've washed my hands. Now this like fairy pigment I got from the nail team years ago, and I think it was before chrome and stuff like that was out. It was called like, it was either fairy pigment or fairy dust, and it's kind of like a gold shimmer. And honestly, until recently I forgot I had it. So I'm just burnishing that into the tacky layer of a top coat. And that was the thing that I wanted to do on this nail, but don't rub it too hard because I rubbed some of it off and had to go back in. I got a bit excited. It just, I don't know, it just totally gives that golden luster look to it, and I really, really like it. And I can't believe I still didn't put any glitter on it, but I mean, pigment's kind of glitter, right? Or whatever it is. Oh my goodness me. Sorry. So I'm now putting on my tack-free top coat, and I will cure that for 30 seconds and then do a second layer. And here's the finished result. I went in with some of my Swarovski crystals from Glitter Fairies Under the Sea mix. I love these nails. My favourite is the linear one. I know it's not 100% perfect, but it was a challenge and I did it, so I'm really excited. Thank you for watching. I will have some more videos in the next few days. Bye!